Can there always be a sense of self without existence? Free from thoughts, there exists this inner being, the heart. How then can we know what lies beyond the mind? To know it is to dwell firmly in the heart. Knowing the world, we must admit a common, unique source with apparent multiplicity. Names, forms, viewer, canvas, illuminating light, all are surely it. All religions start with individual world and God. While ego persists, these three remain separate. The egoless state is supreme. What use are arguments like the world is real? No, it's a mirage. It's conscious energy. No, it's matter. It's happiness. No, it's suffering. Leave the world be and know the self. Beyond thoughts of one and two, the egoless state is our shared goal. If being has form, so do the world and God. If formless, how can one see the world and God's form? Can there be vision without eyes? The true I, our being, is infinite. The body consists of 5 layers. Body includes these 5 coverings. Without a body, the world doesn't exist. Has anyone bodiless ever seen the world? The world is just 5 types of sense perceptions. These perceptions are felt as objects by our senses. If mind perceives through senses, is world separate from mind? World and mind rise and fall together, world lit by mind. Their ground neither rises nor falls, but always shines. This is the ultimate reality. All worship leads to the formless, nameless Absolute. True knowledge, seeing our real self in the Absolute. Second and third depend on one thing, the ego. If one asks in their heart, what is this ego, and discovers it, the ego vanishes. Those who found this know truth, never confused. No knowledge without ignorance, vice versa. Ask, whose knowledge is this? Whose ignorance is it? Knowing the primordial being is the only true knowledge. Without knowing being, what knows? Knowing all objects isn't knowledge. It's merely ignorance. When being and non-being are known, knowledge and ignorance fade. True knowledge lacks object knowledge and ignorance. Object knowledge isn't true knowledge. Being shines alone, needing nothing. It's knowledge, not ignorance. Being is consciousness. This alone is truth. Multiple knowledge is ignorance. Even false ignorance can't exist apart from being. Can jewels exist without gold, the truth? You and he appear when the self does. Seeking self-nature destroys ego, ending you and it. What then shines as one is true being. Past and future depend on the present. The past was once present and the future will be too. The present is always now. Seeking future and past without knowing today is like counting without one. Without us, time and space don't exist. If we're just bodies, we're trapped in time and space. But are we just our bodies? Now, later, and always. Here, now, and everywhere. We are one and the same. We exist beyond time and space. Both wise and ignorant see the body as I. The ignorant limits self to the body, for the wise being shines limitlessly, including all. That's what sets them apart. Known or unknown, the world is real. For the ignorant, reality is world-bound. For the wise, reality is the formless base of all. That's the key difference. Free will or fate, it's debated. This matters only to those unaware of both roots. Those who've known the source of free will and fate have transcended both, never to return. Seeing God as separate from oneself is just a mental construct. God isn't separate from the seer. True vision of God is maintaining equilibrium in one's being. What truth do scriptures convey when speaking of seeing the self and God? How does one see the self? Since the self is one without a second, it's impossible to see it. How does one see God? To see God is to be consumed by God. How can we know the light of lights without turning inward and merging with the divine source? The body doesn't say I, nor does anyone in deep sleep. When I arises, everything else follows. Use sharp intellect to find where this I comes from. The physical body being matter doesn't say I. Eternal awareness neither begins nor ends. Between these, limited by the body, I thought emerges. This is the knot tying matter and awareness. This is bondage. The subtle body, the ego. This is samsara. This is the mind. It emerges by clinging to a form. It persists by holding on to a shape. It thrives by grasping and feeding on forms. Leaving one form, it latches onto another. It itself has no form. This phantom ego is uprooted through inquiry. When ego rises, everything rises with it. When ego's absent, nothing else remains. So asking what ego is extinguishes all things. The I doesn't arise in the real state. Seeking the I source dissolves it. How else to reach the supreme state of being? Controlling speech and breath, we dive deep within like someone searching for something in water's depths. We must seek the true source of the ego. Simply inquire silently and deeply about the mind's source. The I is self-inquiry. This is the path of wisdom. Thinking I am this or I am not this aids the search, but isn't the search itself. When the mind turns inward, seeking who am I, and sinks into the heart, the I bows in shame and the true self emerges. Though it appears as I, it's not the ego, but reality, perfection, the essence of being. For one blessed with being, as the ego fades, what's left to do? He knows nothing but this being. How can one grasp the nature of his state? As the Vedas declared, you are that, not seeking or finding the nature of being to dwell in it, but thinking I am this, not that shows weakness, for being remains eternal. Saying I don't know myself or I know myself is laughable. What? Are there two beings, one known by the other? There is only one. This is the truth of everyone's experience. The true natural reality forever resides in everyone's heart. Not realizing it there, but arguing it is, it isn't, has form, formless, one, two, neither is Maya's deception. This is Maya's illusion. Discerning and dwelling in ever-present reality is true realization. All other realizations are like powers enjoyed in a dream. When the dreamer wakes, are they real? Will those in truth, having discarded the unreal, ever be deluded? If we think we're the body, telling ourselves, no, I am that, helps us remain as that. But since we always are that, why must we keep thinking, I am that? Do we ever think I am a man? 10 men crossed a stream and wanted to ensure everyone was safe. Counting, each forgot himself and found only 9. A passerby struck each, making them count 10 blows. During the search, there's duality. In realization, there's unity. This doctrine is also false. When he found himself, the 10th man was the 10th man, no other. If we're the doers, we should reap the fruits of our actions. But when we ask, who am I? Am I the doer? And realize our true self, the sense of action fades. This liberation is eternal. Thoughts of imprisonment and freedom only last while we feel I am imprisoned. When we ask ourselves, who am I? Am I the imprisoned one? The eternal, always free being remains. The thought of slavery vanishes, and with it the idea of freedom too. If asked, which of these three is ultimate liberation? With form, without form, or both with and without form? I say, liberation is the extinction of the ego that questions and conforms. This liberation is eternal.